The AGO is an important part of our system of checks to uncover weaknesses and shortcomings. AGO adopts a risk-based approach in determining which areas to cover in an audit. AGO takes into consideration factors such as materiality and potential impact. Areas selected for audit could include areas with higher value expenditure, higher volume of transactions, and key IT systems that deal with financial transactions. For example, as part of AGO's annual audit of the government financial statements, it examines the controls in place for payments to government suppliers and also audits the key IT systems used to process financial transactions, including those administered by MOF. Given the scale and the complexity of government operations, it would be unrealistic to expect zero lapses. With 150,000 officers in the public service handling hundreds of thousands of transactions each year, and more than 2,000 government IT systems built over the years by different vendors and using different technologies, human errors and process gaps will occur from time to time. Given this, what is important, therefore, is that we must have the means to pick up such lapses and address them in an upfront and transparent manner. The annual AGO report and other elements of our governance system outlined earlier function as regular health checks for the public service and allows it to take corrective and preventive actions as may be necessary. Mr. Singh asked what actions are being taken in respect of the irregularities in the records furnished for audit. The government takes a serious view of such irregularities. Every case is thoroughly investigated. Public officers found guilty of misconduct face disciplinary actions depending on the nature, extent, and circumstances of the breaches. 5 agencies were highlighted by AGO for possible irregularities in records furnished for audit. Public officers from 2 agencies, MCCY and PA, were investigated for the fabrication of records. MCCY's internal investigation has concluded. 2 MCCY officers admitted to fabricating claims records for services rendered by external parties, as the officers could not locate the records when requested by AGO. However, the investigation verified that the claims were valid and that the services were in fact rendered. So while the claims were real, the conduct of the officers in fabricating the claims records was wrong. The officers were issued official warnings and their performance assessments were affected. In the PA case, investigations are ongoing. The officers involved have been suspended from duties pending the outcome of the investigations. MHA had 3 cases of possible irregularities in records furnished by contractors. In 2 cases, police reports were lodged and the investigations have been completed. 1 contractor was charged in court and the other was given a 12-month conditional warning. In the 3rd case, action has been taken against the contractor for non-compliance of contractual requirements. There was no fabrication of records by public officers in any of these 3 cases. However, 2 officers are undergoing internal investigations for lack of due diligence. For the remaining 2 agencies, MOE and HDB, investigations are ongoing. Appropriate action will be taken depending on the outcome of the investigations. Integrity is a core value of the public service. We will continue to uphold strict standards in ensuring accountability in the use of public funds.